Who are the people negotiating? We grab those people first, and then let them tell us how they link. What is their link with these bandits? It should not be business as usual. Families are suffering. Some people are living in their comfort places, making phone calls with these bandits. Can't we identify them? We can identify them. How do we do it? The gadgets we have bought for the National Security Advisor, the gadgets we have bought for telecommunications, they will be able to tell us where all these people are. But we are here, we are sending them blames. But today, almost all the local governments in Zone C, that is Niger North, have been afflicted with this serious issue of insecurity of people. I know Mr. President is doing very well, and he deserves commendation for the fact that he has to show his international engagements and to be having briefings from service chiefs almost every day. But we must also help Mr. President. We also have to help the armed forces. If a kidnap is done today, where hundreds of kids are being taken, and then the same hundreds of kids are being negotiated upon to get their return, what we're supposed to do is to ask ourselves, who is the intermediary between those armed bandits and those that want these kids to be released? You want a solution. We know where the solution is, but we are not bold enough to face it. They use phones to call people to negotiate, and even tell where these people will go to pick those guys, those children they have released. My colleague is talking about technology. If our armed forces don't have it, our security or intelligence agencies don't have it, then we are not yet serious about tackling security in this country. Because for every phone call, there's a coordinate. And these people are there sending messages, sending clips on social media, making our country a laughing stock. If we want to help Mr. President, it is not only Mr. President that will give directive. The Senate is a legislative chamber that will, whatever resolution we take here is binding. Why must we wait until President? Is it everybody that will go to the President and ask for order? We should give that order here. Who are the people negotiating? We grab those people first, and then let them tell us how they link. What is their link with these bandits? It should not be business as usual. Families are suffering. Some people are living in their comfort places, making phone calls with these bandits. Can't we identify them? We can identify them. How do we do it? The gadgets we have bought for the National Security Advisor, the gadgets we have bought for telecommunications, they will be able to tell us where all these people are. But we are here, we are sending them blames. It started from one local government. It started from Bono, in one local government, and today it's spreading everywhere. No state is a moon. I don't want to put politics in this thing. No politics. It's a reality. If I have my brother, my son, if he's doing this thing, he should be beat. The law should take its course. We are confusing him. We're supposed to help him. How did the funds originate? The will arrest 58 and release 58. No gunshots, no arrest, nothing. And then tomorrow we wake up to another banditry. Why should it be like that? Mr. President, it is on you as our leader to tackle this thing head on without any fear or favor. We will stand for you. We voted for you. We should not be here playing politics with the life of this country. We must own our responsibilities. Mr. President will direct, but we have to do our own to help him to navigate well. The United States of America have come up with an issue that there is insecurity in Nigeria. It's not for Mr. President to handle alone. The two chambers of the National Assembly are supposed to take this issue very seriously. We're supposed to be a legislature that will engage another legislature. If a senator or a congressman will talk, a senator and a congressman in Nigeria are supposed to talk and engage them. They represent their own people, we represent our own people. We should be given the opportunity, Mr. President, to engage these people directly on ways and means they think they can give us intelligence informations, as they did before. There was kidnapping in Nigeria of an American, and they came rescued in our own land. What are we talking about? I rest my case, Mr. President.
Nigeria is just it's a playground. It's a playground where I thought that though I never voted for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but according to the way people analyzed Tinubu and said, he took charge of Lagos and all that, he can do it. Nigeria is not Lagos. You understand? He got there and it's overwhelmed. It's obvious the president is overwhelmed because of the cabal that are there. He can't make his own decisions. That's what it is. So for a man who, because he exposed some certain things, because he's agitating and is asking for freedom, you are jailing him, life imprisonment. But meanwhile, we have a lot of people carrying all sort of weapons, AK-47 and all that, unaliving Nigerians. Some are seated somewhere, promoting these people like Sheikh Gumi and all the other northern elites, and yet none of them is being prosecuted. This is actually not justice. And these bandits and terrorists, they come and do, live stream on TikTok. None of them is being apprehended. Yeah, it was alleged that Sheikh Gumi actually made these statements captured by Vanguard News. And sometimes when you see news like this, you begin to wonder, or you begin to ask, who is really the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Nigeria? All right? It gives a lot of us concern and reason to question who is actually leading us. Because Sheikh Gumi, the kind of gods he's beginning to express, in the past weeks, especially since the increase of the insecurity in Nigeria, it will amaze you. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. So the news says that if Nnamdi Kanu shows remorse, I will push for an amnesty for him. Now, who is Sheikh Gumi? to push for an amnesty for Nnamdi Kanu. It tells you that in that cabal, Sheikh Gumi has a voice, isn't it? You'll be wondering, and you ask, after the judgment of Nnamdi Kanu, why did they push him to far Sokoto? Why? We have other maximum prisons in Nigeria, but he was not taken there. He was actually taken to Sokoto. The answer is not far-fetched. Remember that Nnamdi Kanu single-handedly has been against the agenda of the Fulanis. He's been exposing, all the tactics and tricks and how they want to take over the nation. As at that time when he was out giving those informations, a lot of us, we say, what's this man talking about and all that? But they have all come to reality today. Now, it shows that it is not the federal government that is actually interested in the persecution of Nnamdi Kanu. It shows that the caliphate, as it were, allegedly would be the one, interested in the Nnamdi Kanu's case. And that's why when they gave that judgment, they had to move him to Sokoto, where the caliphate is. So I was just putting one and two together, and I was beginning to think about it. Of all places, why Sokoto? And that's why you could hear this Sheikh Gumi coming out with this kind of statement, that if Nnamdi Kanu shows remorse, he will push for his amnesty. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?
Now we've heard what these people have to say, and first off, comparing Niger Delta militants to the current bandit crisis is like comparing apples and hand grenades. The Niger Delta situation, while complex, had roots in grievances over resource control and environmental degradation. There was a social-political context that arguably it made an amnesty program a viable, albeit controversial, option for peace. Meanwhile, bandits, on the other hand, are just primarily criminal enterprises. That's the word I want to use. We're talking about groups engaged in kidnapping for ransom, extortion, murder, and widespread terror. Their motivations are largely financial and power-driven. So these people, giving them amnesty and money, you are not just addressing a grievance. It's just like you rewarding pure criminality. And what message do you think this was sending? Because if the government starts paying off bandits, what stops others from forming their own bandit groups to get a piece of the pie? And this would essentially legitimize violent crime as a pathway to wealth and state recognition. And before you know, we'll be creating a structure where more havoc will come to wreak. And that is a very bad thing to do. So, such a move completely undermines the rule of law. Now, let's talk about the victims. We are not even being considerate about the victims. You are saying that they should pay bandits. What about the victims that are involved in this? The people that have been kidnapped, brutalized, and lost loved ones and livelihoods. So you are just going to give their tormentors a free pass and a fat check in the face of justice and tells law-abiding citizens that crime actually does pay in Nigeria. That is the message this is sending. And it will affect public trust in government and security forces. So instead of negotiating with these terrorists and criminals, the focus needs to be on law enforcement, intelligence gathering, and decisive military action that will be able to crush these groups. We need to cut off their funding, also dismantle their network, and ensure that justice is served for their horrific crimes. Yes, addressing underlying issues like poverty, unemployment, and lack of education is crucial in the long run to prevent recruitment. But I feel like that's a separate strategy from giving a free pass to hardened criminals. So, the idea of amnesty for bandits is a very dangerous proposition that risks embodying criminals, creating new ones, and ultimately plunging the nation into deeper security. And it's a short-sighted approach that will have devastating long-term consequences for Nigeria. That's it. Well, what's your take about this? Do let me know what you think in the comment section. And if today is your first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bro, can I just ask something, yeah? What is it that this man has on media houses or whatever that they keep allowing him to come on national TV to defend terrorists? Like, what is it? What does he have against the media houses or against whatever it is that is at the top? What does he have against these people that they keep giving him the avenue to come on national television and defend terrorists? Someone that is a terrorist sympathizer, that is a terrorist apologist, that is a terrorist defender. Why are they still giving this man a platform to go and continue defending terrorists? I do not understand this. And he was saying something about, terrorists that were saying the bandits are not even living lavish lives, they're not living luxurious lives, they are living in huts and whatnot. That to me, to be honest, that to me is a very funny way of admitting that yes, these banditry, that whatever it is that we're getting, terrorism in general in Nigeria is massively funded and is massively being directed by people behind closed doors. Because where are they taking the money that they're getting from the kidnapping? All the things that they steal, all the livestock that they steal and all of that, where are they taking it if they are living in huts and they're not living luxurious lives? Where is the money going to? That's a very funny way of indirectly admitting that yes, it is actually funded from the people above. And who are those that are funding them? Who is on television? Who is on national TV every day defending them? And who is being extremely lenient with them when it comes to punishment? Quick. Who is defending them and who is protecting them? We have one person who is going on national television to defend them, and then we have one person and then we have like a whole other faction who is basically protecting them by being incredibly lenient with how they treat them. So yeah, yet again, spewing whatever nonsense that he wants to spew, and at the same time proving what everyone else is already thinking. Because if you're going to say that they're not living luxurious lives, where is the money going to? They're not living luxurious lives, but you know, the people in government are getting richer. So where is the money going to? Where is it? And then also, shame on every single Arewa Sheikh, Arewa Malam, whatever you want to call yourself, if you have not opened your mouth to speak about the issues going on, and you have not opened your mouth to condemn the government for what they have not done, for their inaction. If you're a Malam, you're a Sheikh, that you were loud, so incredibly loud when Jonathan was president. Look at, if you remember, I remember so distinctly, at Friday prayers, at every single sermon, every chance they get, these people would shame and berate Jonathan for not being able to protect Northerners, for not being able to protect people from Boko Haram. Today, they are not shaming Tinubu for not being able to protect the citizens. They're not shaming the administration, current administration, for not being able to do their jobs. No, they're asking us to just pray for Nigeria. Pray. You didn't remember to pray during during Jonathan's time, but you're remembering to pray now because they've used money to silence you. They've used money to buy your soul. It's so shameful. If you are an Arewa Malam that has not opened your mouth to condemn this government and condemn what is going on in this country, shame on you. And also to all the other Northerners, if you have never opened your mouth to speak about the issues going on in this country, whether it's happening in the north or in the south regarding insecurity, but you are the loudest, you have never spoken up about all of these problems we're having. You did not say anything about Kebbi girls, you did not say anything about the Kwara church attack. You did not say anything about the girls that were kidnapped in in Niger. But you went to go and do thread, to go and do long messages on your status on Instagram or whatever to talk about Nnamdi Kanu's sentencing. You are a clown. You are a clown.
This Una Sheikh Gumi that is advising Nigeria boldly. If you talk, he'll tell you, yeah, I go there with the soldier, I go there with the police, that the government is aware of what he's doing. True. He get waiting, they give a mind. So they come out boldly, they canvass, they stand for known terrorists. People that are committing evil. A bandit go buy a person, police wearing uniform, still come for waiting them they call peace deal. They no do anything. They carry all the and go back. Sheikh Gumi is coming out openly to tell you that you have to give the bandits the job of securing your bushes. He's warning you that if you attack them, the hells will roll. Gumi is telling you, say even you, Nnamdi Kanu, if you are remorseful, I can help you to discuss for your release. That is to show you how powerful Sheikh Gumi is in Nigeria. Sheikh Gumi might become the next president of Nigeria if care is not taken. Okwa small, muni na play, butterfly the enter bush. Funa never know. This na man where go Saudi to perform Hajj. The people say no way, Oga, go back. Your record no good. He go Dubai, they chuck him in. Now, in Peking don't come out from the NGA, Defense Academy, which means he don't prepare himself in advance. He get waiting, they give a mind. When they come out, they warn people, say don't even call them anyhow name. And nobody has touched him. Nobody has queried him. Because of where he come from, because na Fulani man, because na them they in charge. Nigeria is a very strange place. Things where you think say it not go happen, they can't happen. You go there, they go happen. All these things that we think that is not possible, where government or that outside government go give list of our people where they disturb us, they jail them for their place. For our place, they be celebrities. Now Niger government, they go hire person where sabi lie. He go become either bishop or he go just come the life of government. See the way they take the release people where bandits can't carry. They say they just call them, tell them, oh yeah, release those people. They don't go tell you whether they pay money or not, which means they know when they day. Which means you not get deal with them. But I'm telling you, if case not taken, Gumi might become your next president. No time.